What's up, friends? It's Mike from Spirit of 1876, and we are here at Overland Expo 2025. Happy to be here. It's windy, it's sunny, it's flaggy, got a cold snack. And funny story, my first Overland Expo was here in Flagstaff, 2019, pre-COVID. I weaseled my way into two booths. I brought my 80 series Land Cruiser with a teardrop trailer. I put the trailer at Revel Gear. No, trailer was at Cocoapelli. We'll go and chat with those boys later, as well as my 80 series was supposed to be in the Revel Gear booth. Lo and behold, the 80 series died pretty much right in one of these walkways. And Fred from Mountain Hatch was like, Mike, we had never met before, just an Instagram relationship. Sounds weird. Basically was like, Mike, is that you? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, you help me push the thing basically to the like fucking corner of the entrance. Prime location, little Overland Expo hack. If you don't want to pay for the booth space, pull a truck in, drop some stuff off, truck dies. Let's get into it. All right, we're gonna go see our friends at Trail Racks. Trail Racks is a roof rack manufacturer. Let's see if we can get anyone in here. What's up, man? Is Heston here? I'm Mike.
Jack.
Nice to meet you, Jack. Hey, we're here just doing impromptu interviews.
All right.
I'm a Trail Racks dealer. Do you mind just telling me a little bit about Trail Racks? All I can say about you guys is that you're by far our best-selling and the nicest roof rack for the Ford Bronco.
Thank you very
by
much.
far. What else do you guys do?
So we do a ton of roof racks for a lot of other vehicles, such as the Ranger that we just released this Friday, May 16th. So go ahead and check out trailracks.com to see new stuff. But if you want to get a gist of kind of what we do at Trail Racks, a lot of our roof racks, we incorporate the very same characteristics. One thing that we do that separates us from the other roof racks on the market is that we incorporate a 90-degree bend into our side rails of our roof rack. And what that does, on a long sheet of metal, you can flop it as long as that length is there, but you add that bend, it's not moving. It's not flexing or moving at all, so it creates a lot of rigidity and also a lot of strength. So we also keep the weight down by using aluminum platforms, aluminum extrusions, side rails, all that good stuff. All our hardware sourced in Utah, or material sourced in Utah, all the way down to our cardboard boxes. But we do use stainless steel mounting brackets and clamps, just because that adds that extra strength and that weight capacity to give you all you need for a platform that you can build your vehicle off on.
Damn, this dude crushed it. Hey, this guy needs a raise. He just got caught off guard, killed it, just absolutely crushed it. I learned some shit. Anyways, we sell Trail Racks. We've experienced nothing but some of the best customer service as well. So highly recommend the racks, highly recommend the customer service, and impromptu interviews. This guy just crushed it. Next, all right, we're gonna see if we can interrupt Sloan here at Intrepid. Intrepid is a tent company located in Colorado. He seems busy. Let's hold off. All right, we're gonna try to go check out Overland Vehicle Systems. Let me see if my guy Leon's here. I've never met him. Leon? Is there a Leon here? What's up? Hey, I'm Mike Gentile from Spirit of 1876. What's up, man?
How's it going, buddy?
I'm doing good. We've never met before.
No, we have.
We have?
Yeah, we have.
Just kidding. That was a joke. I was just testing you. I drink a lot of beers at these events. I'm happy to be here. I wanted to just check out some of the newest things. We sell a lot of your products.
Yes, you do.
We have a lot of them on display. 270s, 180s, aluminum clamshells, some of the most affordable tents on the market. What's new?
New? Well, I mean, we got our XD series line of tents.
Okay.
This is our Sherpa, 2-person. It's available 1 person all the way up to 4. The 4 is massive. And all the XD series come with a upgraded mattress, fully blackout material, and an LED light strip. And back here, you got your diesel port or air conditioning.
Nice.
And our cold weather liner.
All right, questions for you. How much does it cost? How much does it weigh?
They start at $1,400 on the XD.
Damn!
And go all the way up to, we got a promotion, $1,650 for a 4-person.
Very nice. And these are readily available?
Right now they are, yes.
Okay. We are facing a if you got it, you win, and these guys got it.
Yes, we do.
This is also the Bushveld, one of our best-selling ABS plastic tents.
A lot of those.
Yes. Normally, I'm not a fan of ABS plastic. In fact, when I first started selling these, we had some issues with them. You guys stood behind every
Absolutely.
single order that we had, every single customer that came back. They're new and improved. Since that problem has been resolved, we haven't had one back, knock on wood or something.
right.
But no, this is kind of a iCamper killer. Sorry, I'm going to say that.
It's okay.
It's $21.49 for the small. So if you got a mid-size short bed, perfect. The big one is $24.99.
$24.99. Yes.
$24.99. $2,500 for a king size hard shell that opens up for the whole family. Check it out. Oh, while we're here, the OVS Timone. This is
Mike loves those.
I do love them because they're $14.99 and they're an aluminum clamshell with 2 channels. The panel is insulated. You've got a nice mattress. I mean, can't really beat it. Yeah. All right. Hey, Leon. Good seeing you again,
as well.
man.
Thank you.
Thanks for letting me just throw you off with a. Is Leon here?
Like, what the hell?
Amazing.
Very cool.
Our friends at Rhino Rack. If you don't know, now you do. Hey, what's up, Michael? Good to see you, man.
See you.
Good to see you. This is Michael. When I first started, I think we met in like 2018, 2019 at SEMA.
Yeah, probably.
This dude just fucking texts me, "Where you at? Come here." I don't know him. He was just a sales rep hustling. Now, what are you fucking? I'm surprised you're not wearing a suit.
Yeah.
Corporate.
I know the brands, yeah.
All right.
National account manager.
National account manager? Let me see the business card. Is it laminated? Jesus Christ. All right. Rhino Rack is, man, it says it in the name. They do racks, but they do a lot of other things. And now we get all of our Max Tracks accessories from them. They've got incredible accessories. You don't have to have a Rhino Rack to use their accessories. The Stoitz is probably my favorite. It's a locking, ratcheting, accessory mount holder. They've got a small one. They've got a large one. I don't know. What are we doing here? What's cool?
Oh, everything's cool. And you forgot to mention Rocky mounts now under us as well for all of our bike enthusiasts.
That is right. It is very one-up-ish. Can I say that?
You can say that.
Okay, it's very one.
It's your channel, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the first thing that I thought of, but it's way more affordable.
Yeah, I mean, there's a full line of them. There's some that are kind of that one-up style, which are some of my favorites, but there's a full hitch line and roof line and all that. So
Nice.
any way you want to carry your bike, we got a solution for it.
Beautiful. All right, man. Well, good seeing you as always.
I'll show you the heritage pack. I think you'll be into that. for
Okay,
Toyota.
let's take a look at this heritage pack.
We're doing 4 boards. It'll be 2 red, an orange, and a yellow. Kind of play to that Toyota stripe. So it's a 4-pack. Typically they're sold in 2s. So I figure at your shop you'd be buying a few of those since you love those Toyotas.
Nice. $429 for 4. Is that a show deal?
$529 for 4 is the MSRP, and you get 20 points off at the show. So
He's on me. I was trying to negotiate right there. That's incredible. All right, the heritage pack. You get a little Toyota love on there. All right, Michael, good seeing you, man, as always. For sure. All right, we're gonna go check out these speakers from a company called Turtlebox. We don't have them in our store yet. They're not on our website, but they're going to be soon. What's up? I'm Mike from Spirit of 1876, your new favorite dealer. They're not in my store yet. I've been chatting with, I don't know who. Who's the dealer guy?
It's either guy Vaughn. Is it Vaughn?
I don't know. Vaughn, I'm sorry. If it was you, I can look. But yeah, we've done the paperwork. We're bringing in some boxes. I got a shop in Colorado. I've witnessed these firsthand with the dual sound. It's incredible. The sound sounds good. The fact to do the 2 speakers is awesome. It's waterproof. It's rugged. Why else should someone spend? Because your speakers are expensive.
I mean, buy once, cry once, you know? If you have a speaker, you should use it and abuse it. I mean, but get your money's worth out of it. But once that breaks, come holler at us. We'll be here, you know? So take your time.
Beautiful. I'm also here to address a controversial moment that happened in 2023 when you guys were walking around giving turtle boxes to pretty much fucking everyone, and I didn't get one. Care to comment on that?
No comment.
Okay. All right, Turtle Box, soon to be in Spirit of 1876. Good dudes. The speakers are fucking awesome. Big fans. All right, thank you guys. All right, not a dealer for Benchmade, although big fan of their knives. Previous life, I was in the corporate world selling software. We built Benchmade's website. I think this is like 2011. I can't remember if we put it on demand or Magento. Doesn't matter. We got to go to the factory, see their knives firsthand, meet the people, great knives. Maybe we should be a dealer. Let's keep walking. What is this? What kind of Overland rig is this? Where's the wheels? All right, we're gonna check out Kuat real quick. So you may know of Kuat for their bike racks. They also make roof racks now, and some actually really clean bed racks that are completely modular. So this thing comes, it's called the Ibex. As a full height, you could remove this centerpiece, make it a mid height. You could add molly panels. You could close it out to make it an enclosed cap. They got the roof space up there like that. Everything Kuat does is super clean. I tend to think that bed racks kind of look like fucking erector sets, so really like the clean design. Check out Kuat. We're a dealer, big fan. All right, we're here at Fire Anytime, LavaBox. Josh, I just heard him say the bar's closed. That's bullshit. Watch this. The bar's closed. Get out of here. Oh, no. No, I know the story. All right. Let's just talk real quickly about this new device. This is their, what do they call it? The boombox, I believe. I believe it's the boombox. It's a little hot box, a little oven. There's a little cooking tray that you could pull out on the end, and you could bake. Dang, that's awesome. Nice. Man, maybe we should have talked to that guy at Kuat. All right, anyways, boombox is a little oven. They also have the small, lightweight, original propane fire. We're a huge fan. They're cheap, they're light, they're affordable, they're small, light and affordable, cheap. I said those 4 times. I want to emphasize they are an awesome campfire alternative that's safe for forest fires. What the fuck am I talking about? All right, we're gonna walk over here. I like this corner. All the pails. We got Sherpa. We got Super Pacific. We got Nomad Wheels. Where should we start? These guys look like they're talking to folks. Let's go over here. What's up, man?
What's up?
Okay, yeah, we got some people that are free right now. Hey. What? No. Hey, we're on camera. You can't say bastard, you fuckface.
Using a stick as a mic, dude.
My name's Mike. This is Sasha from Super Pacific. We're friends. We're pals. It's
You didn't let me know you were coming. This is a great surprise.
great surprise. That's what we've been doing. I got here a little late, and we're just walking around. I said this little nook is kind of my favorite nook, just because we've got Nomad, we've got you guys, we've got the Sherpa crew. We are a dealer for Super Pacific, probably one of the best ones. He's going to say differently, but I would say we're one of the best.
Can't play favorites. I love
And never seen the Cloud Topper, or Cloud Capper.
it. Yeah, you know our product line really well.
One of the best dealers, as I said.
Fair enough, but to be fair, you don't install those, so that's fine.
Not yet.
You just need to know.
Can you imagine with how much trouble I have installing your
the
camera?
amount of phone calls
Oh
I would
my
get would
God.
be awful.
Yeah.
At least you know.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a look.
All right, there you go. Look at it.
Wow. It's beautiful.
Climb up in there.
I'm going to climb up in there. Are we still rolling? Okay. So there's a ladder. It's hinged in the middle. I'm nervous. Oh, but it's nice up here. Oh my, no, I can't go all the way. I'm afraid of heights. Ugh. Okay, so you got a duplex. You got a bed down there, bed up here. Now, is this only for Mercedes, or can you put it on like an E350 Transits?
We are developing a full roof cut. For
Shit, I'm supposed to be holding.
We are developing a full roof cut for the E350, which is pretty sick.
Beautiful.
Not out yet. Soon.
Not out yet. Soon. All right. Well, hey, I love you. I'm glad that we're here together, and stay tuned for more from Super Pacific and Mike, who's one of the best dealers that doesn't know shit about their product. All right, let's see if we can find Ruben here. I think there's a full-on meeting going on in here. Should I pop my head in? Oh, good thing, good thing, good thing. Okay. We'll come back. All right, we're going to talk about James Bude anyway. If you don't know, James Bude, handmade in Portugal, been making tents for 30 plus years. We've been a dealer since 2018. One of the first vendors that we actually signed up with, mainly because of the quality. It's undeniable, industry-leading warranty. Couple unique features. They were the first ones to have this dual hinging kind of clamshell that you see with the scissor lifts on the aluminum tents. Theirs, however, though, are fiberglass. This is 3 layers of fiberglass, aluminum embedded fabric. There's a headliner. It's got solar power exhaust fan, LED lights. It sleeps more like a camper than a rooftop tent. By far my favorite tent. I like the Evasion series because it's 360-degree views. They've also come out with the Odyssey, which is a newer tent from them, ABS plastic, but let's be honest, I'm a sucker for the classic. This shit hasn't changed since 2018. Literally 7 years since I've been selling them. They allow custom colors. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's like the cruise control lever on your Toyota. Hasn't changed in 20 years. These tents might not change for 20 years. This is new. Don't know anything about it. Might make something up. Because no one's around. But I believe this is their attempt for a more affordable entry-level tent. I think it's still going to be close to 4K. Wedge tent. Doors completely come up. Yeah, I don't know shit about it, but it's cool. James Bude, love it. All right, we're going to come over here and check out Lightener Designs. We have been a dealer for them since the beginning. Some of the nicest bed racks, mostly known for their modular. What's up, guys? I'm Mike from Spirit of 1876. I'm a dealer for you guys. I don't sell nearly enough. Oh, Bernard. I know Bernard. Hey, you were one of the first guys to say yes to my dumb fucking idea. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Was just ideas. Yeah, love dumb ideas. Just the cleanest, nicest racks that are modular, designed to really fit any of your needs. You've got water tanks, storage bins, all this stuff. I see that you've dabbled in the roof racks now. I have not put those on my website. Are you guys on Collective yet?
We're
all right.
working on it. Here's
They're
the guy who's working on it.
They're working on it. If you wanted to show me one new cool thing that I should know about here, what's that?
Well, we got, I think the newest thing that we have, and maybe you've seen it, is the gear pod roof. Have you seen that yet?
I have not seen that.
Okay, so the coolest thing about this is
it's the gear pod for the bed racks, but on a roof.
It's for the roof. So we make roof racks, but it fits every other person's roof rack too. But the coolest thing is, if you've seen everything else, these are side opening. So when they're mounted on the top of the rack, you can easily get to your gear. You don't need to climb to the top, and you don't need padlocks. It comes with keys already integrated, and it unlocks from the inside, right? It unlocks from the inside, so when it's locked, you cannot remove this, but when it's unlocked, it just lifts off.
Dang.
And the brackets are super low profile. They can stay on all the time. And then to lock it back in, you just slide it in, latch it, and then when it's latched and this is locked, you cannot get to anything, so now it's latched on. So
I don't know why I'm surprised. You guys always got the cleanest, nicest stuff.
It's designed as a roof box from the start, not a ground box that somebody mounted on a roof, right?
Amazing. I love it. Bernard, thank you so much for taking the time. Good seeing you, man.
Have a good show.
All right, we're here at my one of my favorite brands we carry. Oh, here's the man himself. Jason, what's up, dude?
What's up, dude? Mike, good
Did
to
you
see
just
you.
trip?
You did. It was
Good
awesome.
to see you, man. Good to see you. Bring it in for the real thing.
Yeah.
Hey, you're a Papa Bear.
Yes, I am.
This guy's a dad. Actually,
8 weeks old. You want to see her?
no, I don't like babies.
What?
I'm just kidding. You
Introduce
got a
him.
cute kid. You got a cute kid.
Yeah.
You know, like when we met, I think it was like 2019.
Yeah,
We were
roughly.
driving to Home Depot together. We didn't really know each other, just two dudes. My daughter calls me and says, "I miss you," and you
Cute.
got a little choked up.
I did.
And
I
I
was
was
like,
like,
"That's cute."
this fucking guy's been cursing at me all day and just like, "Rah, rah, rah, bleh."
You guys don't know.
He's got a heart.
You don't know how hectic he is.
He's
so
got a heart. He got choked up, and I knew you were going to be a dad someday. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What are we doing here? Oh yeah, we're talking about the shit you sell. It's
Yeah.
not shit. It's really nice. It's a hitch-mounted tailgate carrier. I don't know what it is.
Hitch-mounted, premium hitch-mounted products. We make bike racks, bike rack swing-outs, swing-out tire carriers that can be set up for a tire, for table, fuel, water. We just make, in my opinion, and in factual context,
It's a
the
fact.
best on the market hitch-mounted accessories for off-road use.
When I started this business, I went around. I got my hands on some. I felt like theirs was different, and that's how this kind of started. Again, we're trying to curate some of the better products out there. So there's other ones. This one's the best. This is new. I haven't seen this. I don't know how to sell it. Don't know what it's about. Tell me about it.
All right, give me this. So this is our newest product in our hitch-mounted accessory line. So right here we have our bike rack, which is our Ramble rack, highest load capacity bike rack on the market, but it is plugged into our Ramble Swing Pro, which is our 300-pound load capacity hitch-mounted swing out that can be set up to swing out driver, passenger. It has an integrated step on the top and the bottom, our billet closure latch, as well as a secondary pin to make sure everything's safe. So if you forget to do your latch, you did your pin, it's gonna work like pretty much everything else on the market. And this thing is really cool because, as you can see, it's just a swing out. Okay, I've seen that before, but this is our new exciting thing, the ability to mount an accessory arm, which we call the hitching post. And as you can see, I have an 11-pound power tank propane tank, Dometic Go with a Belfab mount. So we have these accessory wings that you can pretty much, whatever you want to mount, max tracks, whatever you want on the outside, as well as mount a few of our drop-down tables on the back. And if you're out on a trip and you require all that stuff, bolt on the arm, 2 bolts, no problem. If you need to relocate that license plate, you could do that as well.
Where'd you buy that Dometic Go?
I actually bought it from a Spirit of 1876. But it's say like you're just driving around town like normal and I want to carry my bikes, you could have it set up like that. In 2 bolts, you can bolt that arm on. You have all your camping overland accessories ready to go. And then our normal core product is our Ultra Swing tire carrier. So we make models that hold up to a 40-inch tire that support all the accessories that we make, drop-down tables, jerry can holders, like I said, recovery gear, high lifts, all that stuff. So this is where we started. We really started and want to support the vehicle that we had, which was a Toyota 4Runner 5th gen. So we started with 1 unit and then we expanded over the last 7 or 8 years to full-size, mid-size, Rivian versions, multiple tables, multiple jerry cans, and now you see bike rack adjacent stuff. We all, our bike racks and stuff. So we come from the bike industry. That's what we like to do outside of camping, off-roading, doing all that stuff. So full circle, and that's really it. That's the 2-minute pitch on Rig Supply. Where can I buy one?
Spirit of 1876.
Spirit of 1876,
.com.
TacomaBeast.com, YodaForce.com. All very reputable and supportive of our small U.S.-made company.
Where's your headquarters?
Austin, Texas.
Do you have a showroom?
We're actually building one right now, man.
When's it gonna come out?
Gosh, whenever the permitting goes through. It's been a nightmare.
All right, so
So the difference is that we have a show. I'm just kidding.
Damn!
I'm fucking with you. All right. Oh, look, a 10 for Corey. Hey, Corey, got one for you, bud. Don't worry about that roof rack. It's a ground tent for you. All right, we are here. Day 2. Nope, it's day 3 day 2 of filming at Overland Expo, and I wish I knew the intro to Groundhog Day because it feels like the same day.
That's right, woodchuck chuckers. It's Groundhog Day! Get up and check that hog out!
Every year in May, we gather here in Flagstaff to watch the Overlanders come out in their pants and knee pads and suspenders and overalls and gather around the same shit we see 4 or 5 times a year.
What the hell?
Super positive about it though, I'm just joking. It's gonna be great. We're gonna head over to 23-0. All right, finally tracked down Justin. He's a hard guy to find. Justin's with 23-0. How you doing?
I'm doing it awesome. It's a beautiful day today. It's sunny.
Day 3.
Day 3.
Final
Right.
day.
Sound like a late night DJ.
Yeah, you do sound like you've been barking all day.
Yeah.
So I wanted to just chat with you about the new tents, the new Horizon, the Pros. Quick question, I'm a dealer, I should know this. Aside from the newer fabric and the integrated lights, what makes the newer awnings Pro?
The actual shape of the arm at the top. So it's now an A-frame, so it's even stronger than it was before. That allows us to build the lights in, but rather be a single extrusion that's inserted into a cast joint at the end. It's now an A-frame, so it's much more stronger.
Okay, I knew that. Sorry, dumb question. I mean, you always made the best awnings, and now we're looking at the new Pro version. But I want to walk over here and take a look at the Horizon. So the AX we reviewed on our channel.
Yep.
One of our favorites, kind of hard-sided, checks all the boxes. This new Horizon, why'd you come out with it? What's different?
I'm excited. So, my favorite part versus what's going to make it popular or different. My favorite part is the lid is a welded, so the lid's actually molded.
Okay.
So it's not just forced out, it's not extrusion and put together with Sikaflex. This one's been
Let's go look at it.
handcrafted. So it's made into pieces, it's then welded together, it's sanded off, then it's powder coated. So the rounded edges, it suits modern style vehicles. That's my favorite part. That's not what's going to make this popular. What's going to make this popular, now you've been selling walkabouts for how many years?
I don't know, 5, 6?
A lot. So what's made it popular is the way that this works. It's got that same front nose cone as what the walkabout has. The difference is it's an auto deploy.
Oh, sweet.
So with the walkabout, we have to set this up separate. With the new Horizon, we just use a little bit of mechanical advantage, and the rest just does itself.
Dang.
So that's what's
Very
really gonna make the
nice.
difference. Now again, you've been selling these tents for a long time. What money do you normally have to spend to get an angled footstep ladder?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not round, it's angled at the right shape, it's a big flat pad. Self-inflating mat now, not just foam.
Nice.
Yep.
And is this going to come in a 4-person as well?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Yep.
And when do these come out?
We're going to see them hit for June 13th. So they released at the show. We should see them hit the US soil on about July 10 to 13.
Okay.
Yep.
And this is a little bit more than the AX?
It is. So the differences mean that this one's $37 versus $34.99, $37.99, but it already comes with all the things.
Yep.
Yep.
LED lights,
LED
self-inflating mattress, angled ladder.
The heater port is big enough to fit an air conditioner. It's a 4.5-inch tube. So we made sure it's going to fit an air conditioner as well as a heater tube.
Amazing. All right, well, like I say, you guys do it right because you make tweaks and changes all the time. I appreciate that about you. If it's garbage, you don't put it out.
Nope.
You don't put it out 40% off, no warranty. It just never comes out.
We don't want to do that ever. That's nasty.
No, all right. Well, 23-0, one of our favorite brands. Been carrying them from the beginning. Thanks for your time, dude. Appreciate it. Good seeing you. Thank you. All right, we're gonna go say hi to some old friends. Cocoapelli, Pack Rafts. Oh, hey. Oh, hey, how's it going? Hey, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Oh, man, is Kelly here?
You're so strong.
Oh, thanks.
I like your overalls.
This is Zach from Cocoapelli.
Heck yeah.
We're doing some impromptu interviews.
Sick.
The reason why we're talking like this, do you remember?
I just remember we got in your van and there might have been some of that Colorado Yum Yum in there.
Oh man. What? I'm so high right now. I have no idea what's going on.
And just, it's
I
viral.
don't know what he's talking about.
I think you were wearing 2 backpacks too at the time.
Yes,
It's like
that's
a
where
really
it came
strange
from.
Thing.
It came from 2 backpacks. It was my first expo, so I had a backpack in the front and a backpack in the back with stickers and patches, just handing it out to everyone. And then I created this alter ego like, hey, I'm Terry 2 packs. I got 1 pack on the front, 1 on the back.
God damn it.
Just handing patches out, loving life. What a great time. And you've been coming ever since. That was the first Overland Expo.
Yeah, what has
for
that been,
Cocoapelli.
like 7 years?
I think it was pre-COVID. 2019, I think, was my first one.
I
So.
blacked out for the last 5 years, so I don't know.
Nice. Let's talk about
Heck yeah.
Cocoapelli. They're pack rafts. How come pack rafts don't have like a cool shortened version like SUP for stand-up paddleboards? Like, let's make one for.
It's because we're more hardcore, man.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
true.
That's the real answer.
But their boats, their whole thing is light, packable. You could fit one of these into my bag, maybe 2.
Maybe 2.
But like paper towel roll, give us a spiel.
Yeah. So, world's lightest full-size stand-up paddleboard. We won a bunch of awards with this when we came out with it. Sub 13 pounds, comes with a breakdown carbon fiber paddle, packs up into that backpack, which is pretty small right now. But
Comes in a really sweet, all your stuff comes in like everything you need. I've got a picture of my 7-year-old holding that board up with one hand. It's pretty awesome because she's this and the board's massive.
Well, like you said, everything you need to get on the water. So all you need to get besides that is a life jacket.
Beautiful.
Down
And these
here,
boats?
we have some of our inflatable kayaks. So the Platt series, this is our tandem right here. That guy's going to be about a 38-pound boat. Again, it comes with everything you need. So 2 paddles, carry bag, pump, fin, repair kit, everything you need to get on the water. Down here, we have some of our more traditional pack rafts. The XBD right here, we actually built for the U.S. military. Also comes with the dry backpack, comes with the paddle, has a 4.5-inch tracking fin as well. So the full kit to get on the water.
Beautiful.
Down here, kind of got the wild section. So this is one of our adventure boats, removable spray deck. So whether you're up in Alaska, got cold temps, you're down here in Arizona and you need something that's a little bit more breathing room, you're not getting quite so hot, you can actually remove this whole spray deck from the boat. Another cool thing about this one is it has our airtight, watertight zipper. So tie-zip. If you're doing multi-day trips over about 3 days, what you can do is you open this up before you hop on the water. Store all your camping gear inside the pontoons of the boat. You have access to the full circumference. So tent, sleeping bags, food, all that good stuff goes inside there. Zip it up, hop back on the water. We have guys out there doing 21-day Grand Canyon trips out of one of these boats.
Yeah, we still got to do that. I have never done one of these trips. Because you guys you don't have to be extreme. It doesn't have to be whitewater. There's some non-self-bailing ones, that you can just get out on some high elevation reservoirs, whatever you want. They're pretty tip-proof. Bringing kids, dogs isn't a problem. They're not going to puncture.
Super stable. I think the big thing is it's a super opportunistic sport, right? You're not necessarily planning on being on a lake or going to a river, but you're on a road trip and you end up camping somewhere cool. All of a sudden you got something that packs down the size of a roller paper towel. You got it in your rig.
Sounds so Overland.
Oh, God, it's terrible, right? No fun.
Is Tristan here?
Dude, I wish. He forgot to shave half his face. Also didn't know what real ID was. So he didn't quite make it out here on this one.
And Kelly?
Somebody sent him to Hawaii.
Oh.
So we lost him, but
Nice.
Yeah. They sent the roughnecks out here to get it done. So.
All right. Pleasure, always.
Dude.
Good seeing you, dude.
One thing you forgot to mention. Spirit of 1876 carries all of our stuff. They have the full lineup, so if you need to go check out a boat, head down to Colorado Springs. You got some other sweet stuff.
I'm in Castle Rock.
Castle Rock? Same place.
Yeah. No, that was a really good addition,
pretty
actually. I
close.
forgot to mention
You
that.
should mention that.
We got all these on display. Come touch, feel, climb inside, bring one home.
Don't lick it, though. Well, state of California, at least, it doesn't recommend that part.
No licking.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, dude.
Good seeing you, brother.
Good seeing you, too.
Yeah.
All right, we're back here. Second chance meeting with the guys from James Baroud. Looks like they're taking cover in here. Ruben, Bobby. What's up, guys? Good to see you. Good to see you. So this is Ruben, Bobby from James Baroud. I want to talk about the Nova. So yesterday we did a little walk around. Tell me a little bit about this tent. What's different about it?
Right. So this tent, I guess you got a first glance of it at SEMA,
Yep.
but it was a prototype. And so what we've made with this tent is we've made it longer, right? So this is a 7'2" long tent, and it's 55 inches wide. So this is going to fit most of your SUVs, mid-size SUVs, mid-size pickup trucks. Obviously, you can have it on the bigger vehicle, but it's still wide, narrow enough to be on a small or medium-sized SUV, but it's, long enough for you.
Yeah.
Right? For somebody who's taller is great.
So
It
what's
also
the
comes-
overall length?
It's 7'2".
7'2".
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the same length as your XL Evolution Series tents.
Got it.
Right. And then key features, right? It comes integrated with obviously front to back mounting rails, and then also it comes with 3 crossbars, aluminum crossbars. Right. Very easy to mount. The crossbars do have T-slots on the sides and on the top. Easy to mount solar panels, easy to mount storage bags. What's very cool about this tent, so it uses the Evolution Series fabric, right? So, that's a technical fabric with the aluminized, thread, okay? And it's, super sturdy, but then you have 3 ways to use the walls. This is the first James Brew tent where you can completely remove all the walls, so you have, an amazing panoramic view in the back, but then you have, mosquito net, or you can have a full enclosure for privacy. We've also offer, like with every tent, on the James Brew tents, usually you have your storage net.
Yeah.
And now we've added a second storage net that has pockets in it. So you can put, obviously, phones and anything else, but you can keep your hats, a bunch of stuff, and once you lower the tent, it's not gonna move as you're driving, okay? So this is a nice key feature of it. We kept original 2.5-inch mattress. I love the mattress, so we're not gonna change it anytime soon.
This is new too. This rainfly.
So this is the rain shade and the rainfly. And what I've experienced with this is as I tested the tent is that at night when you get water coming down, if you didn't have this on most clamshell tents, when you open the door first thing in the morning, it's kind of wet. This takes all of that away. So obviously you can keep it open even if it's raining. If you got vertical rain, you can keep it open and you're still dry inside of the tent. It's a nice feature. It feeds into, there's no new attachments that you have to glue to it or anything like that. It gets fed into the aluminum frame of the tent. So, very easy.
Now, is this an ABS plastic or is this?
So that's a good question. So this is an ABS tent. And the profile is lower. So, the traditional James Brew tents are going to be at about 13 inches, and this one is going to be at about 11 inches.
Oh, wow.
Okay? So, yes, super easy to open and close, 2 latches in the back. I mean, I think this tent is going to be very successful.
And what's the price point?
$26.50.
Yeah, the start teaching. I think you're joking, but great.
Get out of town.
Yes. So now you can get a James Brew quality tent.
Dang.
In the US.
Okay. All right. I mean, I already liked it, but that makes it really, really reachable. One thing that I've mentioned before to customers in store is like everyone's raising their prices. James Brew actually did a recent reduction in price right before the tariffs. So as other companies raise your price, you guys, like I said, had previously lowered them. The delta between a Chinese manufactured tent and something that's handmade in Portugal and has 30+ year history is a lot smaller. So now you're paying, for craftsmanship, quality. You're not paying on tariffs. But shit, at $26.50, that's right along lines with some of those other ones. And still 5-year warranty, all that good stuff.
5-year warranty, all the good stuff that you get from James Brew, all handmade in Portugal, and $26.50 right now with the Nova.
That's amazing. All right. Remember, James Brew, Spirit of 1876. We've been a dealer with them since 2018, so we've been through ups and downs of the industry. They've been a solid rock from the start and one of our favorite vendors, and by far the nicest rooftop tent we carry. All right, tell me about this. I haven't seen this before.
Yeah, so we came up with concept when we were talking to a bunch of folks doing research on like how do families camp with rooftop tents? How do you make them more comfortable? And all the existing solutions, at least in the interviews and in the research that we did, they weren't ideal. So like most common is you have a really big tent that folds out and you try to cram like 4 people, two parents and 2 kids all into one space.
Yeah.
And it's okay, but it's not like the most ideal situation. So we we asked ourselves, we're like, well, what are some other ways that you could get some more space for families as kids grow, more comfortable? And right now, like hub tents are really popular, right? But as you know, like with hub tents, they roll up and they bundle up into a pretty big package. And if you've got 4 people in a car, putting an extra hub tent inside the car just takes away that much space. So we said, all right, how do we make something that solves all of these challenges? How do we give families more space? How do we not take up space inside the car? And we came up with this concept, why don't we just build a room that folds up and all rolls up on the outside? And that's what this is.
Okay, so we're looking at this here.
So this is it. So this is all 4 walls and the ceiling, all rolled up, and this gets mounted to the outside of the car.
Okay.
So you don't have to carry anything on the inside.
And it could be a standalone room. You don't have to have a James Brew tent.
You don't have to have a James Brew tent. You don't have to have a tent at all.
Very cool.
You can just put this on the side of your car, and you've got an extra. You can use it on a trailer, right? You can use it on a small car, on a big car. Yeah.
So that's a huge advantage because obviously the extra room, if you've got a tent that offers the ability for an annex, that's a nice feature. I say it makes it kind of like a duplex.
Yep.
You got a top and bottom floor. But the challenge with awning rooms is that they come like a hub tent in a huge sack.
That's right.
And getting that set up, and depends on like, are you there for a night? Is it worth it? Are you there for the weekend? Maybe it's more time, but like with something like this, to have all of it combined makes a lot more sense. That's pretty slick.
Yeah, the other 2 design elements that we put into it when we were doing our research on these rooms is number 1, these rooms get dirty, you know, if it rains or if it's super dusty, and it's all connected, right? The whole cube in these rooms are all connected, so it makes it very difficult to clean. We made ours so the floor zips off. There's a zipper on the bottom of the floor, so if it gets dirty, you just perimeter or zip it off, pull it out, put it on a clothesline, and just hose it off.
Awesome. So the tub is removable.
That's right, it can be removed. And the second thing we asked ourselves is, if one parent is camping with the kids by themselves and it starts to rain or hail or whatever, can one parent, whether it's a mom or a dad, put this whole thing away in less than 5 minutes? And we did this in super windy conditions. We did this in, sunny, hot conditions.
Yeah.
The average time to close this and roll it up is 3 minutes and 45 seconds.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. All right, important questions: weight and cost.
105 pounds, and it costs the same as our Falcon awning, which I believe is 1,000.
I should know. I'm the dealer. Okay, yeah, 1,900. Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very cool. I'm excited for that. And it just comes in one length.
Comes in one length, one size right now. So it is. I had to convert to metric because I've been in Portugal for too long. It is 3 meters. 9 feet long by 6 feet wide. 7 feet wide. Sorry.
9 by 7.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very cool. Exciting. I'm excited to get one in the showroom and try it out myself. But you have the video, 3.5 minutes.
Mario. Let's do it.
Oh wait, right now?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Mario, a lot of pressure on you here, man. I just meant like, can we direct the viewers to see it? But here we are. I'm gonna take a seat. Yeah.
Right now, but we do have some good feedback, and we're looking for feedback from experts like you. And probably in about 2 weeks, we should have the final product start putting it into production. So we would have it here by like August. Yep.
And it is super windy.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Then just pulls around that corner and uses Velcro to seal.
Yep. And even on the sides.
Awesome. And you have full access to the truck back there with the zip. All right, Mario's not even rushing, and I think it's under 3 minutes. He's very cool, calm, collected here. We're dealing with windy conditions. That is really sharp. That is awesome. Yeah. I mean, just a regular awning sometimes takes that long to set up without the walls. So very cool. Mario, thank you for going up to the challenge on that. That was awesome. So there you go. I don't know. I think that was less than 3 minutes, but very cool. James Bude. Hey, can I do a quick impromptu interview with you? My name's Mike, Spirit of 1876. Okay, good. I've seen this. I want to learn about it. I want to be a dealer for it. I want one in my truck maybe. Okay. Tell me all about it.
Yep, so this is the pool kitchen. It's a fully modular slide-out kitchen assembly that's meant to fit in a 5-foot truck bed. So fully collapsed, 5 foot, slide it all out. Under a minute, you get it all set up. Cook an awesome meal in the wilderness, slide it back out. Let's go on the next adventure. So all of the prep surfaces are fully detachable. You'll see there's some wing nuts underneath here, so quick detach on that. And then our cutting board fully slides in. But hey, I got it real dirty. Hold on, let's pull it out, scrub it, put it back. This is all made in Berthoud, Colorado. We even CNC all of our billet parts here. All of it's laser cut aluminum. Dry weight of this thing is 200 pounds. So it is a light setup. Have tons of accessories coming out for it. It's a 2-burner stove, but the thing about the 2-burner stove, it's 20,000 BTUs in this thing. So we are boiling water up at 10,000 feet at 9 degrees.
Nice. Okay, couple questions.
Ask away.
What if you got a 6.5-foot bed?
Fits.
But I'm saying, is there a longer one, a bigger one, or is this a one pole kitchen SKU?
So right now it's a 1 SKU. Say on a 6.5-foot bed, what we do is we mount it further to the front of it. Okay. And the reason we do that is so that when it slides out completely, you have the maximum cooking space. 6 gallons of integrated water into it, so you have enough water for a 3-day trip. There's an optional power bank that slides in the back of this thing. So if you want it to be a full standalone unit, you can. There's lights in the storage area, the front of it, the cooking area, underneath. Legs, completely optional. This thing is rock solid. It's on 500-pound slides, so like if I put these legs up, and if you say, oh, it's going up and down, look at the truck. It's the suspension on the truck that's actually moving, not the pool kitchen itself.
So lights, sink, the stove, all comes with it. It's not like you can't like a la carte build it out. It's just...
This is how it comes. When you order this is how it comes. Lifetime warranty, which no one else is doing that in their products like this. It's a 2-year warranty on the finish. We're powder coating everything in-house. Tons of accessory coming out. Like this itself is a fully proprietary piece of extruded aluminum. So you'll see this rail here. We have all accessories that snap into this. So like cup holders, spoon holders, paper towel holders, a little thing for your trash bags. There's going to be a griddle option that we're working as well. So there'll be like kind of like a Blackstone style top if you don't want to bring like your cast iron and all that.
Okay, most important questions. How much and when can we get it?
So you can get it now. You can order it now. It's a 4-week lead time. 4-week lead time currently. Okay. Price is $49.80, so right under $5,000. We can ship anywhere in the U.S. for $250 flat. We can also ship to Canada. A little bit different pricing to Canada shipping. But yeah, 4-week lead time right now. Order yours today. Go camp outside.
Beautiful. I love it. I'm sold. Excited to get one in the showroom and start selling these for you guys.
We've spent a lot of time re-engineering this thing. We purchased Pool Kitchen brand about 1.5 years ago. Spent a year completely re-engineering thing from the bottom up. We just wanted it to be something that is a price point that people can justify. And I think like with it's like rooftop tents. People spend all this money for this sleeping setup to make it convenient.
Yeah.
Why are you still using your 2-burner Coleman stove, pulling out 5 different pins? Oh wait, this is over there. Let me go rummage through the truck. Let me go find it. I mean, it takes like an hour to get a good meal set up. And this, slide it out. You can cook something. You can even put your dishes in the sink, fully fold this thing up, and do the dishes at camp. So there's nothing like it to me on the market. And,
awesome.
We're really proud of it.
Well, thanks so much for your time. I'll let you get back to it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Pool Kitchen, check it out at Spirit soon. All right, Nomad, you may have seen them on all of my trucks, maybe in this variant. What's up, Carter?
Yo.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Great party last night.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so Nomad Wheels, give me a 30-second pitch.
30-second pitch. Nomad Wheels, just kind of a more classic style wheel. Looks great on vintage trucks, modern trucks. We've got a lot of niche fitments that a lot of wheel brands don't offer, so a lot of versatility. Just kind of simple, timeless.
Timeless, simple, looks clean, not a ton of options, no fake bead locks.
Nope. Building a good community of trucks and friends and
That's a good point too. That's a good point too.
hanging in the scene.
I got them, like I said, on all my trucks. The only thing is you don't make one for a Volvo in a negative 45 offset.
We do not.
You care to comment on that?
It's in development.
It's in development. We've been looking at it strong and hard. As soon as I got the Volvo, it's been a hot rising market.
Yeah.
All right, I guess that's it.
Can we check out the 504 Fields?
Oh yeah, let's check out the 504 Fields. This is your newest one.
Yeah.
And you're bringing back hubcaps.
We're bringing back hubcaps. Yep, there's a few different wheels kind of out there that try to do this similarly, but we kind of meshed everything together into one versatile wheel. So this is how the wheel comes. Looks great without the hubcap. Just looks like a utility, steely looking wheel. And then you can purchase this optional stainless steel hubcap, and you remove these paint matched fasteners and then attach this with two Allen heads, which is kind of cool. So run it like this, run it with the hubcap. We've got open and closed ends.
Love it.
Make your LC250 look like an FJ40.
Dang. All right, Carter, Nomad, thanks. Appreciate you.
See you later.
Good seeing you. Moving on. All right, we're here at the Kacadoo booth. I wanted to interview Nathan. He's been a busy dude. So Kacadoo is an Australian company. They are known for their swags. They make tents, these cot tents that are kind of elevated. If you're not a rooftop tent person, you want to stick it on the ground, but not technically on the ground, elevated, fully enclosed. They've got netted, but I want to show you what they're really pushing lately are these heated showers. So I don't know if you can see the unit back there, but it's rather small. This water is piping hot. So the water source is whatever you want. There's a line. Propane, I believe, is what heats it up. But instant, on-demand, hot water shower, Kacadoo. Check them out for swags, shower tents, and all the other good stuff. All right, we're gonna go say hi to Goose Gear. Oh, look at this. You ready for me? Are you ready for me? Impromptu interviews. What glasses? Good to see you. Show me your Jeep. Show me what's cool on it. Let's go take a look.
Hey, I know this guy. Here she is. We've got the AEV JL370 package on it. Oh, we get the mic, okay.
Yeah, make sure you're talking to the mic. Sorry, I'm spaced out a little bit because this is different than what I saw last time. I like it. You've added some stuff.
Yes.
You've got, okay.
We have the Goose Gear tailgate table for the JL. And then we have the new Goose Gear sleeping platform that's module based with the 8-inch raise. So it has a 25-inch long, 8-inch high drawer underneath the sleeping
You
platform.
didn't rip open a Hest and try to
No, we're
custom-
doing that when we get home.
Okay, still doing it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm coming to the warehouse. We're ripping it apart.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
It's a little single sleeper.
Yeah.
By the way, this is Jason. You don't work for...
I don't work for Goose Gear.
But you got your own YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Let's
I do
get plug
this like
that. Let's plug
uninfluencer. Two aristocrats go overlanding, and we like to buy things at full price and use them and not ask people for discounts.
Dude,
so.
my favorite customer.
Yeah,
my favorite
exactly.
customer. So yeah, I
I've been
wanted to
rocking
come.
the Spirit hoodie the whole weekend. People are like, oh, are you from Spirit? I'm like, no, but Mike's on his way.
Nice, awesome. I don't see Brian here, but what?
Brian-
Anything else new and
Brian
exciting
just
from
left
Goose
for
Gear?
a second, but it'll be back. So if you hang out for a minute,
Okay,
it'll be back.
okay. I mean,
let's
Goose
see,
Gear,
new-
small,
this is new.
modular.
This is new.
Okay.
For the lightweight setup in the back of the Raptor.
Nice. It's just modular. Fill whatever you want.
yeah.
Nothing.
These all raised out of here.
All right, we're gonna go talk to our friends at Rome. Casey, you look too comfortable. Can I sit next to you? This is Casey from Rome. Rome does cases, coolers, tents, awnings, chairs, shit, tables. I didn't even know that.
Not yet.
Not yet. Anything new or cool that we should look at while we're here?
We have a new color chair. This one, brown.
Awesome. All right, Overland Expo. We're here at the Taruka booth with Josh. Josh, thanks for taking the time to meet with us. Taruka makes the best awnings on the market, the strongest, the most functional. They've got 270s, 180s, 360s, full pullouts, shower awnings, all the good stuff. Yeah, why are you guys' awnings the best? Is it because you focus only on awnings first?
Yeah, I mean, awnings are first and primary for us. It's really our bread and butter, and we figure if we stick to the things that we're good at and keep improving on them, we can bring the best to the market. But the biggest thing for us is really just taking customer feedback. These things are real-world tested. I'm out constantly in my Jeep testing out all of our newest products that we're bringing out and just seeing, you know, if and where the breaking point is, where the failures are, and what we can do to improve and make everything better. And we can show you some of the features on the awnings if
let's
you
do
want to
it.
see
Let's
what
do
we
it.
got, so.
Some of my favorite features, give you a quick little preview. We did a 270 review of a bunch of 270s.
Okay.
Your guys came up as our favorite, not only for the strength, but for just like the little thoughtful add-ons that you have done in terms of individual lights, white, orange. You've got these nice little kickstands. So it's not just strength, it's the little details that you guys have thought in, and I think that, you know, says a lot to what you were saying about actually listening to customers, what they want, and making those small tweaks. But yeah, give us a overall kind of review on this.
Yeah, I mean, even beyond that stuff. So, right, like, yes, you have the one-touch lighting, and it's independent from each arm.
Yep.
And you can dim these down. But, like, for me, when I have this thing set up at night, we used to have just regular toggle switches on here. And you would need a light to be able to see the switch to turn the light on. So it was like, let's do an illuminated backlit switch. And then that way you just plug this thing in when you get to camp. You've got one plug here on the frame, it's 12 volt. Everything's wired in, so you're not messing with trying to plug in individual arms or anything. The lights are backlit. They actually provide like a good ambient glow at camp too, so they kind of serve two purposes. If you have all the lights off, you have a little bit of ambient glow, kind of a fine home light, and then you can see them in the dark. So those are the kinds of considerations we take with things. Other stuff, you know, if you look at some of our first awnings, these are freestanding. You don't need to drop the legs out. We're getting 40, 50 mile an hour gusts here today, and we're wide open with it. But we have customers that are putting these on Subarus with just traditional racks that, you know, crossbars that aren't designed for a freestanding awning. So we include legs on all the awnings now. Just makes it more universal depending on what are you setting it up on, how are you mounting it. We want this to work for everybody with whatever they have.
Yeah. Awesome. And this awning right here, this is new. We just got it in the showroom last week, so we haven't really done any content on it. Well, I guess that one video where it smacks me in the head, it's pretty good. We did it on purpose. It's a joke.
Arms swinging out on
Yeah, just on purpose. But tell us a little bit about this guy.
Yeah, so, you know, your traditional rollout awnings that everybody had 10 years ago where you're fighting with the poles and rolling it out, that's kind of where this idea was born from, but in an easy one-person setup. So you have our same freestanding design, the same arms, same backing plate, same structure as all of our other awnings. In order to keep this thing popped open, we have gas struts on the back, and this is actually really similar to our shower room. So it's basically a scaled-up shower enclosure, but the two arms swing out when you open the bag, your awning's deployed, and then obviously you got to deal with rain and wind and things like that. So we have a couple tension poles in here just to help support the structure. But again, it's fully one-person setup, and you can do it just as quick as any of our other awnings.
Yeah, it's super fast. We got it in the showroom, and you know, a traditional awning, rolling it out, making it that awkward, trying to get that 90-degree angle with the poles. Literally from the minute you unstrap it, these gas struts, just like you said, the shower, just pop open. And then really from there, all that's needed is these support braces, and you've got a self-standing, really nice shade here. What's this rated up wind to?
So we don't actually wind tunnel test anything.
Okay.
And what we tell customers is if you're uncomfortable in the wind or you start seeing your roof rack flexing, tie it down.
Yeah.
So we include with all of them, we have drill and tent stakes. I'm out here in Arizona, and those things will go through any terrain. We give you ratcheting guy lines, so it's really easy to tie it down, and it's fast when you need to do it. Days like today, where the dust is like blowing in your eyes, if you're the only one out here, tie it down. You're gonna protect your investment on the awning. You're gonna protect your investment on your roof rack. At some point, you're probably gonna an aluminum roof rack. You're probably gonna damage that first. But yeah, out here today, 40, 50 mile an hour gusts, and these things are handling it. Truth, we're not closing them down like a lot of the other vendors here.
Yeah. So yeah, Taruka, if you want to see their 270, their self-deploying, what do you use this at? 8 foot?
This is an 8 foot square.
8 foot, or their shower, they're all on display at Spirit of 1876. Like I said, we tested them all. This is our favorite awning by far. Strength, durability, functionality, even some of the, fancy features like lights and stuff. You guys did an awesome job. Josh, thanks so much for your time, man. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right, we are here at Wanderbox. Wanderbox is based out of Colorado. They build some massive houses on wheels.
Expedition vehicles.
Expedition vehicles is the technical name. Tell us how you got started, how long you've been doing this, and what kind of separates Wanderbox.
Yeah, so the founder was a longtime RV guy, built RVs, never really found the thing that he wanted. They either couldn't go off the road far enough or they fell apart when he did. And so he started a company 4 years ago and just has put his heart and passion into it and came up with this concept of building a Wanderbox that is basically approachable, accessible for people to get out, to go out further and stay out longer.
Absolutely. One of the things that I noticed, I wanted to feature it for two reasons. One, we love supporting other Colorado businesses. We love kind of highlighting companies that are flying under the radar. I feel like you guys are doing it. I hope this doesn't offend you. I call it the poor man's earth roamer.
You could say that. It's it's less expensive than an earth roamer, but it has all the capabilities of an earth roamer.
This one at $500,000 is less than half the price of an earth roamer,
Right.
and I want to take them inside, take a look at it. Do you guys build on other platforms? Wow. Other than Ford, or
we do Ford 550s and 600s, 650s and 750s. We also do the Chevy 6500.
Nice.
If you want a higher capacity from a weight standpoint, crew cab, that we suggest the Chevy.
Okay.
We also do international, and we also do the Ram 5500 for the smaller rigs.
Oh wow, okay. And one thing that I remember is that it's completely kind of customizable.
That's right.
So you, by creating the, I don't want to say the box, but the outside structure allows you to put windows where you want.
That's
kind
exactly.
of control your own
Exactly right.
layout.
Yep. We use these engineered panels that allow us to, like you said, you can put the door back here where it is, or you can move the door in front, so you can have more living space in the back area.
Sweet.
Unobstructed living space.
Let's go take a look inside. All right, so this thing is just so nice. The finishes from the ceiling, the lights, the cabinetry, the pass-through, it just feels so roomy and big in here. And I think it has a lot to do with all the windows. There's windows everywhere. But from a layout, is everything customizable?
Pretty much. I mean, you've got wheel wells to contend with, right? But we traditionally put the bathroom here, and it's a full bath, which we'll see in a second. But, beyond that, like the cab over, we could do twin beds up there that you could pull together to act as a king, or you could put a king bed. Right now, that's a queen size bed. There's a desk that's actually underneath there. The foot of the bed pops up, and you can see, you can work from there. But this kitchen could be larger or smaller. This is a 3-burner conjunction. We could do a 2-burner induction. Got a dishwasher here, optional microwave oven. Put a washer and dryer here. If you wanted to put more storage here, we could build an armoire type thing. So to that extent, it's configurable.
I love the pass-through, and you guys build these in a double cab, right, too? So if my family of 5?
Yeah, so the 550 for the smaller rigs and the 6500 for the larger rigs would have a crew cab.
Starting at only $299. See, it is the poor man's earth roamer.
Yeah, this one is about 400. It's got liquid spring, it's got super singles, it's got 24 kilowatts of batteries, it's got 2,000 watts of solar on the roof. You can definitely go out farther and stay out longer in this rig.
And where are you guys in Colorado? Where can people see them, find them, learn more?
Sure, we're in Meade, Colorado, just north of Denver, right across the highway from Longmont, and you can find us at wanderbox.com.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for the time. It's awesome. I think you're our final stop here on Sunday. We've been trying to find you all. Well, we've seen you a lot. You've just been busy.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens.
So this is Mark from Overlandish. Overlandish is the maker of these rad hub style tents. And you're showing a new color here.
Yes, sir.
And some there's some newness here. Tell me what's new about the Overlandish hub tents these days.
So our latest iteration obviously added the new desert tan color, and we're introducing now our lower windows for passive cooling and ventilation. We got a new tub floor, so we moved the zipper from the floor up to the wall 5.5 inches up, so that you don't have to worry about water intrusion. We have the new outside window, the storm shutters. So now the windows are 4 layers instead of 3. And then the solo actually grew by 4 inches on every side. So instead of being 78 by 78, it's 82 by 82, adding a couple extra square feet and making, putting 2 cots in there much more feasible, if you will.
And so Overlandish, really focuses on refining some of the features that are cool about these tents, but making them more universal, more friendly for hotter temperatures, colder temperatures. I got a question for you. As a dealer, I don't know this. I haven't been out in mine in much weather yet, but the weather pack, how long would you say, like, if it's in Colorado, we'll get like a pass-through of rain for maybe 5 minutes. Is the weather pack needed for that? How long do these stay waterproof without it?
So right out of the box, light showers aren't going to affect it. It's more for like sustained rains.
Yeah.
A heavy shower for like an hour. I mean, you might get a little bit of the wetness on the inside of the walls, but you're not going to get rained on.
Okay.
So we offer Nick Wax. It's a fabric treatment. It gives a little bit of extra hydrophobic properties. That'll get you through that hour. But if you're gonna go overnight in a torrential thunderstorm, I just want people to put on the weather pack. It's just kind of an insurance policy. And we have that new weather pack that's like full coverage. So now if you're gonna base camp somewhere for like a week or two, you have the added value of a full coverage rainfly. And what that does, when you go to pack up to go home, you're packing up a dry tent. Because all of the insulated tents, no matter what brand you go with, insulated tents tend to absorb a little bit of moisture. And the more moisture they absorb, the heavier they are packing up, and that sucks. So the new rainfly basically solves that problem altogether.
Nice. All right, and you're a dad now. How's dad life?
Well, I'm a dad twice over now. So
I didn't know. I thought that was your first.
No, that's my second.
Just had a baby. How old is your first?
My first is 2.5, and the second one is now 4 weeks old. So it's obviously I'm freaking tired,
All right, man. Well, thanks for the time. Good seeing you.
You too.
All right, we're back here in Castle Rock, Colorado, reminding you that everything you've seen in this video, including a bunch more that you see at Overland Expos, can be found right here at our showroom in Castle Rock. Spirit of 1876. Come see us. Maybe even try to make a basket.